Good morning, I'm Sylvia the Crafty Old Lady. I am glad you're here today. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I am working on Meg Journal's Junk Journal July day number 28 buttons, and I think I'm going to try to combine it with contrast. I have a whole bunch of buttons, as you can see, but I am wondering if I should use. I was thinking about just using all of these, but I don't know if I like such a difference. So I'm thinking it's either going to be these or these. And I kind of feel like I like these right here. So we're going to work with these. And now I had to look up contrast because I figured, it was like a difference, a drastic difference between one thing and another. So that's pretty much what it is. So now I just have to figure out, let's see. It says the state of being strikingly different from something else in juxtaposition or close association, like the difference between night and day, or a cold and blustery day compared to a hot and humid day. So, what can I do with these buttons that also would make some kind of contrast? I don't know. Maybe sew them onto some contrasting fabric, perhaps? I looked up what a contrasting color of pink would be, and it said green. But this is the fabric that I like. These are my greens, and I guess if I'm going to be true to the prompt, I really need to use green. I'm going to see if I can find a green print of some kind and not just plain green, but if I do go with green, it's going to be this brighter green. But I am going to go with green somehow because I want to really do the prompt correctly. Okay, I found a couple other greens. I think this one is cute, but it's too small, and I do like this one, but I'm leaning towards liking this better, but I think this maybe has more contrast because it's darker. So we're going to go ahead and stick to this fabric. That is my final answer. Now I just have to cut it to size. And I think I might sew it onto a piece of cardstock and then sew my buttons on, and I also might do some more sewing on this page too. Line that up. That should be it. Okay. Little piece still there. Let's see how it looks. Alright, that actually fits just fine. And I'm wondering if I should iron it, but I think I hate when there's wrinkles in my fabric, so I'm going to iron that real quick. And we will sew it down on our cardstock or paper. I'm not sure, probably cardstock. Right, so I have my cardstock and my fabric all cut out. And you know what's funny? I was realizing that I have an iron, but the only thing I ever use my iron for is ironing fabric for my projects. I never ever use it for ironing my clothes, or anybody's clothes for that matter. Okay, so that's right there. That should hopefully hold that in place while I stitch around it. Oh, it looks like I don't have much pink of anything, that I don't know if it's going to go all the way around. But I don't have enough. I know I don't have enough of this. Hopefully this will be enough, but I am doubtful. So we may not be able to go all the way around. I'll probably just go around on the outside edge first, and then we'll see how that looks. But I'm going to be using waxed linen thread instead of embroidery thread. But I do have enough of this to put the buttons on. But I think the first thing is I've got to find a needle that will work and poke holes first, because we're going right through cardboard, you know, cardstock. But I tell you, getting needles out always scares me, because I'm always afraid I'm going to drop one and not be able to find it. And you know, with grandkids running around and the dog, it's a little bit scary. But let's see if I can sew these buttons in. So let's do one at a time here. Poke the holes. Hopefully, I don't think it's gonna matter if I poke a hole. Okay, because I can't see it. I'm not gonna be able to see it anyway. Actually, two more. Okay, let's see now. I need another thread. And we're just gonna poke it through from behind. I'm probably speeding this up. Let's see, about here. Okay. And right about here. And I'm just going to go ahead and come up through this side. Uh-oh, no you don't, no you don't. Okay, and now we're going to come up this way. Which hopefully it will work out. I should have just used the wax linen thread. It would be much easier to get through the holes. Ugh. Maybe I'm twisting it the wrong way. There. Okay, there we go. And tie this one in a knot. I hope that was on camera. I apologize if it was not. Okay. That one. And now we're gonna go right up over here into the other hole. And voila! My contrasting buttons. I might put a little bit of glue on that knot so it doesn't come out. So there's that. My next thing is to just, I'm going to just sew around one side. I'm not going to sew it to this page. I'm just going to glue everything on. I'm not going to show this whole process because I'm sure it would be very boring to you. But this is basically what I'm doing. So it looks like I am going to have enough thread, so I am just going to keep going, and I will come back when I'm all done. Okay, I am done with all my stitching, and I have to say, I thought it was going to look a lot prettier than this. My hand stitching is not so great, I guess. Anyway, my needles are all safely tucked away, and my fan is on. I'm going to have to shift it a little bit here. And we're going to go ahead and use some of this 3-in-1 glue, which I've heard is exactly the same as Fabri-Tac. I don't know how true that is, but we are going to use it nonetheless. And that is my layout for my double layout for oh, now I can't even remember. Contrast and buttons. That's right. Contrast and buttons. Okay, let's see how this goes down. And 29. Only 2 more days to go. I have mixed feelings. I'm going to miss having something to do every day. I'm going to have to come up with something to do every day. Actually, this is my journal that I started in April, and I only have a few more pages left. So I need to get another journal going, and I don't need that in there. This is going to be my cover fabric, and these are some of the things that I'm going to be using. So stay tuned for that. That'll be coming up. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today, and I appreciate your support. I appreciate you watching what I make, being curious to see what I make. And I hope you are happy, healthy, safe, and warm. Not warm, cool. And we'll see you again for the next one, which is Shine and Celebrate. And I will definitely not be combining those two. So I may end up just covering this up with something. I don't know. But anyway, we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.